All right, well, we're live after that depressing, stupid game.
I just want to pull my hair out, all my grays.
What was that, man? A crazy one today.
Wow.
Mike Packers was saying, was that like the worst game in recent history? It's like, no, it really wasn't. It was a good one. Honestly, we made a good comeback. Like,
Yeah.
I got to be proud of the Packers for showing some fight, trying to make a comeback in the game. Jordan Love looks rusty. Hopefully he doesn't come out. How many interceptions did he throw, Bill?
3. And that's the thing. I think he forced. I know one for sure. He tried to force it into three defenders, and I'm like, no.
When you score 22 points in the fourth quarter, the other team let up. But my other problem is that Love's stats at the end with 4 ticks, he needs 3 picks, looks great. But the problem is if he hadn't forced it 3 times, even though our kicker sucks and missed 2 field goals, we got to give him another crack at it. Maybe we'll still this game.
2 field goals. That's 6 points off the board. And we lost by 2.
And we lost by 2, so that's 3 possible field goals.
Yeah.
My problem is that if he hadn't forced it there, I think we could have won this game.
Yep.
It's not just on him. I just made a post.
No.
I feel like Darnold had a field day.
Yeah.
That pick and the strip were great. They gave us a chance. But 20 of 28, he had so much time. Jones ran for 93 yards, was effective. Our run D wasn't actually that terrible.
No.
We gave up 120 yards.
120 yards. Jefferson, he had obviously a touchdown, only 85, only 6 receptions. I mean, so we weren't getting super torched, but it's just, I don't know.
I'm not completely discouraged. It just sucks because I feel like we actually could have won that game had we played it smarter.
Yeah.
And Love didn't play it smart.
No.
We're watching the Chargers and Chiefs, the Raiders and Browns.
Yeah.
We're going to hit all the games for the next 25, 30 minutes, people. Then let you go watch football.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't even know what to think of that game. We'll hit our picks in a second. It's just.
Well, I guess on a positive note, I would say this. Jordan Love, 4 touchdowns, 89 yards for his first game coming back. Great. Yeah, with 3 picks, that's a little concerning because that's not normally Jordan Love football.
Yeah.
He's got to clean that up. I just don't know if he's 100% yet, though. Just looking around, I just don't think he's that. And if he's not 100%, why did we put him out there when Malik was still doing good? We won 2 games with him. I mean, I'm not trying to question LaFleur, but I
think we should have sat one more game, which I thought in the beginning. The Chargers just scored. Lad McConkey, nice.
Nice, there you go.
Here's my thing. I really was a fan of him. I still am. Here's my thing. If he's not 100%, why is he out there?
Right. I agree.
I'm not saying we would have won this game with somebody else.
No.
He got us back in the game, 4 TDs and 4 TDs.
Yeah.
But 3 picks really killed us. It wasn't just that. Our kicker, I think it might be time to look for a new one. I don't want this to be a problem all year. If Narvison is going to be a problem, dude, we need to invest in a 4th-round pick and just get the right guy.
Because the kicker's going to...
we let Carlson go, so he clearly wasn't it.
Yeah.
So
the kicker's going to win you games or lose games. You could count at least 1 or 2 games, maybe 3 games a year. It's going to come down to your kicker. And if you don't have it, you're going to lose those 1 to 3 games.
That's why we lost.
Yep, exactly. You're right. And that's, hate to say it, it's one position, one player, but it's a team.
You cannot tell me that they had Malik Wilson versus Jordan Love that they would have won this game. No, I'm not saying that.
No, yeah.
But I do think that Jordan Love got us back in the game, but we lost in part because of Jordan Love today.
Right.
And it was rust, and he was not 100%. Now, I'm not saying we might have just gotten torched and not made a comeback with Malik Wilson. We don't know what would have happened. But to me, Jordan Love, he got banged up at the end. He just didn't look right, dude. He did not look 100. He made some great throws. The dude is going to be wildly up and down anyways. He was last year.
Yeah.
But he's not 100%. He's just not. And he shouldn't be out there risking re-injury. He's not 100.
And he got banged up a little bit,
and the timing looked off. The chemistry looked off. Yeah. It was kind of ugly, honestly. I mean, they made some big plays.
Yeah. The read and all, but yeah.
This to me shows how susceptible the Vikings are, though, that they let up 22 points in the second half.
Yes.
Or sorry, in the fourth quarter alone.
Their secondary is vulnerable.
It really is, dude. So, it was such a weird game to watch.
Yeah.
I don't even know what to make of it.
The only thing on a positive note is that we did mount a comeback. Jordan Love, got some game action now, and I think
hopefully that'll do it.
Hopefully this will do it, and hopefully this will be a learning lesson for him. We're going to have them one more time. It's going to be in their place. It'll be a lot tougher environment. But I think if we can stay healthy, I think we take it.
And it was to
in
be expected.
Minnesota.
That's why I almost went with the Vikings. I wish
Yep.
I had.
Yeah.
Speaking of picks,
Yeah.
Phil, how did you do? I feel like so we both got the Cowboys
Both
right.
Cowboys.
I got in land on that last second field goal.
Yes.
Bill didn't, so that's 2-0 for me, 1-1. I went Rams, he went Bears, so I'm 2-1. He's 2-1. I went Green Bay, he went Minnesota, so he was 3-1. I was 2-2.
Yeah.
We both missed on Pittsburgh, so I'm 2-3. Sucks.
Hate the cold.
He got Denver right,
Yep.
so that is 4-2, and that's 2-4 for me. But I got the Bucks, Bengals, and Houston right, so I'm 5 out of 4. Bill's at 7-2 so far in our picks.
7-2. Yeah.
That's not bad.
That's not bad. No, I'll take that.
All right, so let's hit some quick stats on the Packers, then we'll move on.
Yeah.
Jordan Love, 389 yards, 32 out of 54 passes. He threw
Wow.
54 times.
Almost 400 yards, dude. That's crazy.
That really is.
I mean,
I don't know why it's doing this stuff
wow.
again. Let me
Yeah.
go back. Hold on.
The four touchdowns. I mean, that's awesome. It's just those 3 picks. That's the thing.
Darnold with that interception, the strip fumble, that was awesome. Our defense still great turnovers. Xavier McKinney, 4 games.
Yep.
4 interceptions.
Isn't that amazing?
I need to see more balance from this team, and Love is going to have to be effective moving forward for us to have a chance.
Jacobs, 51 yards. I mean, he's
5.7, he only had 9 rushes.
yeah, and going against that front 4 of Minnesota, it's tough. I wish we would have got more running yards, but, granted, it is what it is. I mean, I hope the Packers take this, learn from this, and move forward. And because next game will be pivotal. I mean, we're 2-2, nothing to panic yet, but we need a win.
He was running wild. He just didn't look
Right.
like he was moving quite the same.
No, he wasn't.
He did have lots of pressure. That is another thing we got to talk about.
Yes, offensive
So
line.
what's going on with this offensive line?
I
I don't even know where to start.
don't know where. Yeah, seriously.
How many sacks did they end up?
I think they had at least 3.
The X factor really was
Right.
Cheesehead. It was.
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
And by the way, really quick, Bill, where are we?
Oh yeah.
I got to promote it.
We're at the Brass BRASS Tap in Roanoke, Texas, off of 114. So hey, great place, great food. The hamburgers were awesome. The owner here is awesome. So come on out if you're in this area. Just look up the Brass Tap. It's in Roanoke, Texas, and it's great. Great environment. Had a lot of great people out here. Got to talk to some. So yeah, come on out. Yeah.
Yeah. 1 second. I'm just gonna.
No, you're fine. I was just, I'm impressed and happy for the fact that we made a comeback. We made a
Great
game
comeback.
of it. Just came up short, but I'm happy to that fact. We just need, we got to get consistency though on that run game. We got to get. Somehow we got to find ways to get that run game to help balance us out a little bit more.
Yeah. And the problem is we didn't really lean on the run game enough.
No.
Vikings had the most sacks they have up in the first 3 weeks.
Yep.
He says so close. I agree. That game was a close one. It was, and I'm happy we made it close.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, it could have been ugly.
encouraging that it wasn't as ugly as it was.
Yeah.
I mean, Aaron Jones didn't just run wild, but the
He
problem
only
is
he had less than 100 yards.
Jefferson had less than 100, but it felt like him and Addison just destroyed us.
Yeah, well, 150 combined. I mean,
Yeah, and
So
Aaron Jones, 46 on the ground.
Yep.
He had his revenge game.
he did,
He did. Good for him.
and that's fine. I mean,
He's
we
awesome.
knew. I kind of knew. I think I thought I mentioned that he was going to be Jones was going to be key. He's going to be keyed up, playing against his former team. He's going to want to show up, and he did.
He did.
He did,
He did effectively.
and we didn't stop him.
He effectively beat us. Other games on the morning tap, we're going to hit those really quick.
Yep.
And then preview the night games, and we'll come back to the Packers in a minute. Okay, so the Falcons win on a last-second field goal.
Yeah.
That
Nail-
was
Nail
crazy.
biter, nail biter.
That was crazy. Like 58 yards at the buzzer.
Yeah,
The Falcons are a weird team to me, and the Saints. I don't really know what to make of either of them.
but there again, kicker. They have a kicker that can.
Yeah, like we're gonna have to roll with Jordan Love. Agreed. Stopping Aaron Jones was key. It was, dude.
Yep.
We needed to stop Aaron Jones, and
Yep.
we did.
We did,
And
yep.
it wasn't just that. We didn't use Jacobs enough. But when
Nope.
you're down by 28, you can't
You
lean
can't.
on
You
your run
got it.
game.
Yep, that's the thing. We were.
He did knock off some of that rust, but there was the biggest issue I had with Jordan Love in this game was that consistency will come. I agree with Cheesehead, but my biggest issue is that he didn't need to just chuck it in the end zone on 2 or 3 of those. And he did make some plays, rolling out, throwing it deep. He did late in the game.
Yeah.
But he also, there's a couple picks he didn't need to throw that might have won us this game.
Yeah.
But again, we might not have gotten back into it if he hadn't been aggressive.
I felt Jordan was trying to push it down too far down the field. Just get first downs. Move the ball. Get the first downs. Keep moving the chains. I don't think he tried to push it too much downfield, which is great. But if you miss, it's huge.
I agree with this. She said, well, we're going to find a time to have you back on.
Yeah, we need to. Definitely should.
Good takes, man. Encouraging things to grow in, and consistency will come for the offense and the defense. All right, so let's talk a couple more games.
Okay.
The Atlanta game, they win on the last-second field goal.
Yeah.
Awesome. I got that one right. Bill got that wrong. Yep. The Bears game, Bill got that one right.
Yeah.
Stupid game.
The Bears, man.
Let's look at this one. I actually was so focused on this Packer game, I didn't watch a ton of it. We were a mess. The refs hurt us too, but I really blame the defense and love. This Bears game.
Bears, dude.
So Caleb Williams, 17 of 23. Only 157.
And a touchdown.
Swift had a 93 and a touch. Good for him. And 72 yards receiving. Swift had his coming out party.
Yep.
Like I predicted, Tutu Atwell was good. But the Rams just weren't able to get anything going offensively at all. It was, other than the one touchdown, Kyron Williams ran one TD. Stafford wasn't able to throw it. What did Janae? Stafford wasn't able to get going in this game.
We love you too, Janae.
And the Bears D just
that's the name of the game right there. Bears D did enough to shut the Rams down.
And they leaned on Swift, which is what they needed to do in the beginning.
And Stafford threw an interception, no touchdowns. So
Fumble loss by Stafford.
There's 2 turnovers right there.
So the 2 turnovers there. The Bears didn't turn the ball over.
Yep.
That'll do it right
That's
there.
the key. Again, if you don't turn the ball over, I don't know what it amounts to, but usually turnovers, you can probably count anywhere from 2 to 4 points on a turnover. So 2 turnovers right there, you can look at even 6 to 8 points.
Yep.
And there's the difference right there.
Yep. That was it. All right, let's look at the other ones really quick. We got about 15 more minutes.
San Fran's up 13-0 on.
The wife even, I just messaged her. I told her we came back. We did, man. That was
it was
crazy.
A good comeback. We fought hard. We fought hard.
So let's talk about the rest of these games, and let's preview the last one. So the Falcons steal that win.
Yeah.
They go to 2-2. They knock the Saints down from 2-0 and looking like the best team in the NFL. Now they're 2-2. So I think that was a mirage.
Yeah.
But the Vikings, what I'm curious about with them moving forward, I'll have to pull up the schedules. But let's look at next week.
Do we think the Vikings are number one in the NFC?
For real?
Are they
because they really
number one in the NFC?
We play the Rams next week, banged up.
Yeah.
And they steal a win there. And the Vikings next week, they've got.
I don't want to say must win.
They got the Jets on Sunday night.
I think Minnesota wins that one. Go 5-0.
Are they one of the best teams in the league, or are they an early season mirage? Are they going to be able to sustain this and be a playoff team? They did let up a lot in the second half.
They did.
We almost made a 28-point comeback. They only 3 points, man.
Can Aaron Rodgers carve up Minnesota? That would be interesting. I don't know. That's going to be. I'm going back to Green Bay. I see this as almost a must win in a sense because we go down 2-3. We have a lot of tough games coming up after the Rams, and so I mean, I think we need this one big time.
I agree.
Big time.
Something to do with that. We did 3 shows today. I like it.
I know, right?
Okay, we talk the Bears. They go to 2-2. They drop the Rams to 1-3. They might be done. They've had a lot of injuries. They need to win today.
Yeah.
And now they play us, and we're going to be kind of ticked off after this. So
we're going to be pissed.
I'm going to be picking Green Bay next week.
Yeah, I'm thinking that too.
The Pittsburgh Steelers. Wow. Was that the biggest letdown of the day?
Wow.
They almost come back, they let Richardson. He got banged up, and Flacco. I missed that. That game was on here.
Did Anthony Richardson get injured?
He did.
Okay.
And Joe Flacco came in and threw 168 yards and 2 TDs.
I'm sorry for whoever has Anthony Richardson for your fantasy, but sorry. Oh, really?
Now
can you get Flacco now?
Well, Taylor had an effective day running the ball.
Yeah, 88.
And the Steelers, they put it on field, and he had a solid day. 300 yards and a touchdown.
Wow.
They couldn't run it outside of
And he got 55 rushes.
Patterson got banged up. Harris couldn't run it at all. 13 rushes, 19 yards.
Wow. Yeah, whoever had Najee Harris, sorry, fantasy.
Justin Fields was great, though. He had 2 DBs on the ground. He had 3 touchdowns total. But the defense, for the first time all season, the prediction was, can the Steelers win a game when the score is over 20? First sample size, answer is no. They lose.
Yep.
And I've been worried about that with this team. I still see a playoff team, but I don't see a team. I'm starting to wonder if I should switch tonight's pick. But I'm going to stick with men and go Buffalo. But I do think there's a chance Baltimore wins that one, goes to 2-2, and closes the gap in the AFC North to cut it. Like, I know we're 2 back on Minnesota, but we'll be here to fight them later in the season. Okay, next game. So the Colts win that one. Good job there. Washington's up 14-7. We'll hit that one in a second. But I want to get to the early games really quick in the recap. The Broncos steal one in New York. I don't know why it's been doing this.
At 1 point.
They steal one in New York by 1 in a defensive battle, 10-9.
Yep.
Aaron Rodgers, no turnovers,
Nope.
but not super effective. No running game to speak of.
No touchdown.
Brees Hall had 10 rushes for 4 yards. The Broncos said no. But they won a game where their quarterback threw for 60 yards. 60 yards.
60 yards. And 1 touchdown, though.
And they ran for 120. And somehow, even though the Jets massively out-yardaged them, they were able to leverage points and win.
Well, give
And
credit
they
to
kicked
that.
the field goal with 9 minutes left, and they won the game. Zerline missed a field goal. Field
There you
goals
go.
made the day.
But that credit that Denver defense. That Denver defense kept them in that game. I mean,
They did. I mean, I would credit the Jets for keeping them in it, but
I said too.
because when you keep a quarterback to 60 yards in a touchdown,
Yeah,
you should
that's
win.
pretty. Yeah, you should. In this league, you should. But
But
Aaron Rodgers.
the Jets weren't able to punch it in.
Yep.
3 field goals. Zerline misses 1 late.
Yep.
Bunch of little chip shots. The
There you go.
Broncos get in.
3 points difference right there. That would have given the Jets a win.
Hey, Peter, we almost made a 28-point comeback. You guys beat the Rams with no receivers. Congratulations. I'm dead serious. I'm not impressed. I actually picked the Rams, and you guys barely squeaked by Stafford and Tutu Atwell. Good job.
Yeah.
Nicely done. Caleb still didn't look great. DeAndre Swift did, but Caleb Williams is still getting outshined by Jaden Daniels. Take that one to the bank, buddy.
Good point. Good point.
I can fire him off. You're going to come in. I got you. Leave some more comments. I want to hear about how good the Bears are that they won a home game
The Bears.
against the remains of the Los Angeles Rams. Good job. All right, let's go to this Texans. I'm so angry with the NFC North right now. I'll rip them off. The Texans, good comeback at the end of the game. Stroud made that last-minute drive, punched in the end zone. That was super effective.
Wow.
345 yards.
Yeah.
The difference here is Lawrence just doesn't look right, man.
2 touchdowns, but he's just 169 yards only.
I feel bad. I shouldn't go at Peter that hard. He helped me out with the show yesterday. I'm bitter that we lost the game, and I'm trying to hold in my anger because that was a frustrating freaking game to watch.
Yeah.
And I put a lot of it on Jordan Love, but I put it on the floor for letting him go out there.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you pull him in the middle of the game, but I am also not saying that you let a guy that's hurt play. So I'm off the that's my Packers thought.
No, I agree. If you're not 100%, you shouldn't be out there because, I'm sorry, you're going to get re-injured or you're not going to play effectively.
No, exactly. I don't know why the screen keeps shutting off. I'll figure that out.
Yeah, right.
So 1 second.
You know what gets me with Diggs? Only
Just fix the
that
setting.
Houston
Sorry.
game, though.
I call it. I think Caleb's gonna have a better career overall, but Jane Daniels 100% more ready this season.
Yeah.
You're right. I'm sorry. The screen kept timing out. I fixed it.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. I don't know, man. Are the Bears going to set up Caleb for success? Like, if he's taking a million hits, I know it wasn't as bad today, but
He's going to get hurt. If he keeps getting hits like that, he's going to get hurt.
I mean, you saw today with the Packers. The Vikings got pressure all day. They lived in our backfield, and that's been our strength. We got beat up at the offensive line today. Offensive line play is key. It just is, and that's why. So the Texans, Tank Dell was out, but Nico made it for him.
Yes.
Stephon Diggs had a weird 6-yard touchdown run on like a pass, like reverse pass play.
Yeah.
The Chiefs are getting throttled right
Chiefs.
now, which I'm never going to be upset about.
Yeah.
It's 10-0, and the Chargers are showing up.
We took the Chiefs, didn't we?
Of course.
Yeah. But anyway, it's just amazing. It really is. Trying to pick
course
these
we
games
picked-
in the NFL.
Of course, we picked the
It's
stupid.
incredible.
Pick the stupid Chiefs.
Seriously, I might as well just roll a die. I mean, I don't know. Yeah.
Let the dice pick. I hate that.
Seriously.
I hate
know
doing it.
I
I'm
know
not.
you hate doing it, but
I'll let you do it. If the
All right.
dice beats me, then chance
we
wins.
should do 1 week where I just roll a die. If you do your pick,
This wouldn't be the week.
You know
though.
what?
You were 7-2 this.
I'm 7-2 this week. I'm doing well, but I'm going to lose right now. The KC it looks like.
Let's give it more time.
Yeah,
It's Mahomes.
hopefully, yeah, it's true.
It's Mahomes. Let's give it more
So we'll
time.
see. Hopefully.
But it's a start line. It's something to build on now. You're right. They have, and last week looked better. So let's see what keeps happening. Jordan Love was rusty. Still came out in his first game. For being honest, 4 touchdowns. His first game back is 4
Yeah.
touchdowns.
Yep.
3 picks. It was wildly up and down. I think Love's going to get better and better now that he's back.
Yeah.
If we can keep him healthy. That's
You
huge.
got to keep
What's wrong with Trevor Lawrence?
Dude, 169 yards. Yeah, he got 2 touchdowns. I'll give him credit for that. But 169 yards only, 18 completions. I mean, I don't know. Trevor Lawrence
He
should be
did look good in the second half. I agree, Aaron.
good.
If we could get a kicker,
If
we only could have a kicker.
6 points. 6 points right there. What do we lose by? Yeah, that's a game changer. Game changer right there.
Dude, for real, it is.
So
And it's frustrating
it is.
that we lost because they would have played differently. They might have gone for that touchdown,
Yeah.
done that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, it's always you can always play armchair quarterback.
Exactly.
This and that, but I don't know. Still, a kicker in this league when games are so close is crucial. And right now, we're paying for it. We're paying for it.
So the Texans go to 3-1. They get their revenge win. The Jaguars, this was their desperate game. Brian Thomas had a mostly good game. Dropped the one that they needed, but
Yeah.
still at 86 in a TD.
touchdown. Yeah.
Kirk showed up. The running game showed up. They had over 150 yards on the ground,
Yeah.
and they still weren't able to beat Houston. Desperate.
Wow.
I hear Robbie Gould is available. Surprise, your guys' ownership won't be the first call there. Oh, Peter.
Dude, I like that.
Hey,
dude.
I love this version of Peter after a victory. There won't be that many wins this year for the Bears, so let's live it up, especially when you play us the 2 times. I swear, if we own you again this season,
Dude. Oh yeah.
you're never going to hear the end of it.
You got to come on.
You're going to come on if we beat
Yeah,
you.
you got to come on. Seriously, Peter's coming on.
You have to.
You will have an MVP invite coming on.
I think you should come on regardless.
You should. No, you should. I love it.
Where are we at again, Bill? Tell people.
We are at the Brass Tap here in Roanoke. It's off of 114. If you're in the area, the general Fort Worth Metroplex area, come on out. They great burgers. I mean, my burger was awesome. I know you had a burger. They have great drinks, all kinds of drinks. So come on out. It's a great place.
Okay, so we got some more. Awesome. Bill, tell me a little bit more which game you want to hit. We didn't talk
Which one?
we missed.
Let's do the Tampa Philly game.
Bill, go ahead. Here
Dude.
you go, man. Read this one off.
Wow.
This was
Philly is so hard to determine. I mean,
Baker.
they beat us.
Tough for the
And now
Packer couldn't
they
play
go
for
in-
soft. Yeah, I know.
We got to start giving some respect because a lot.
Oh, and also American
What's that?
Football Network. Congratulations at
Oh, yeah.
5,000. 5,000 on YouTube. We're at 500. I want to hit that one day.
Wow,
Good job, dude.
that's really
That's
American.
link.
Nice job,
Yeah.
American football. That's dude.
Yep.
We need 10 times more than that. So that's really
Yeah,
awesome.
almost 600.
So we'll get there
We're
someday.
gonna go handle Flyers. Maybe we can get 17 more. I don't think
Get
so.
some more.
You know, maybe.
Well, maybe. But what do you take of this Baker Mayfield, dude? I mean, to some extent, yeah, Robbie Gould, yeah.
You know what I want to do? I
Hey.
want to bring Greg Joseph back. I'm dead serious. Bring Greg
Yes.
Joseph or Anders Carlson back.
Yep.
Or can we next year just draft a kid in the 4th or 5th round and get this position solved? I would forfeit a 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th round pick. I would even go up to 4th and get a kicker
Yeah.
and have the position solved. It's been too big of a problem since Crosby was starting to fall off in the end. We have to get the Suns.
We need a kicker.
These two Bears fans are living it up. We're 2-2. Congratulations.
Wow.
I'm just kidding.
I know. That's fine.
They're having fun. You guys won. And
Yep,
Ned, you were right about that. You were wrong, sir, though. I listened to you on the Jets, and you were wrong, Ned. I'm calling you out. You're not coming on, but you were wrong.
Bad.
You were wrong.
You're wrong.
Not right on all your picks. You were wrong on that one, and you were wrong on Pittsburgh. So you missed 2.
Yeah, that one.
Missed 4. Yeah. Ned, Bill's also at 7-9.
Yeah,
So.
I missed 2, but that's okay. Wow. Yeah. No, it's Baker Mayfield. Go back to Baker Mayfield. I mean, dude, what a. That's funny.
I'd bring you on, but we're in his bar. We got to do this one.
Yeah.
Can't say I see either of those guys being better than Arvidsson right now, but it's hard to get worse. That's my problem. Oh, well, you're going to have to go to Med about that one. He's talking about the punter. Med.
Okay.
Oh, hey, take some pictures of the steaks. I want to see them. Hey, Med, you're going to have to answer the punter problem because that was your thing. I did bring it up too, though.
That's funny.
All right, so let's keep going.
Yeah.
What happens here?
Baker Mayfield, man. I mean, he put up some numbers, though. I mean, 347 yards, 2 touchdowns, completing about close to 75% of his passes. I mean, obviously, Baker Mayfield is a different Baker Mayfield. I mean, I can't say enough about it. I mean, Philadelphia, I would be a little concerned if I'm a Philadelphia fan. I mean, Jalen Hurts, even with Barkley, 84 yards. Jalen Hurts, only 158 yards passing, 1 touchdown. I just don't know what's happening in Philadelphia. Is it a chemistry thing? Is it they're just, I don't know. They should be better. I mean, than what they're playing. I don't understand why. I don't know. Do you have an answer why you think that is? I mean, I think they should be better with Barkley. It hurts.
I think it's a coaching problem. I think Nick Sirianni is the problem in Philly.
Okay.
We'll hit this in a minute. I brought that up. That was me doing that.
Yeah.
I think Jalen Hurts is regressing a little bit, and I think that Nick Sirianni is not the answer for Philly as their head coach. I really don't. Baker is an underrated quarterback. Do you think Cleveland's kicking themselves some straw for dropping Baker for once?
Yeah.
That might be worse than the Bryce Young trade, in all honesty, because they paid a convicted, well, not convicted, but they paid a guy who was charged with all this stuff, traded the farm for him, paid him guaranteed money, and then he sucked. The Bryce Young one is terrible for the Panthers.
And you're right. The injuries, Ben said, that does play a factor, obviously, with Brown and Smith. Yeah,
and that's why. And that was why I picked Tampa, because I was like, I can't, in my right mind, pick Philly. No Devonta Smith or AJ Brown, like Ned just said.
Good point. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
But Baker has, outside of that Denver game, and Denver just hung one on the Jets. So is Denver a little bit better than we think? Because I had said this earlier preseason. I was like, I'm not expecting a great team, but with Sean Payton, I was thinking they'd hit 6-7 wins, which isn't saying much, but I was thinking 7-ish. Because it's Sean Payton, I just don't think he's going to allow them to be the worst team or one of the absolute worst in the NFL.
Right. Well, again, I think that with the Denver defense keeps them in games.
Yeah,
and
it does. It has so far. Just won today.
And today, we made it a comeback, but we just again Jones pounded it down our throats, and then we didn't make enough plays.
I'm not even hitting that comment.
Okay.
I'm not doing it. He's just trying to rattle my cage. We're not doing it. He's saying because they beat us.
Yeah, but
hey, Peter, it was week 1. It was in Brazil.
Yeah.
Just being fair and honest here, we torched the Philly D. They torched us too. But clearly, the Packers have upside. It just comes down to can they keep their quarterback healthy? And they're the youngest team in the NFL. The Bears have the young excuse for their quarterback, but they have veterans all over the place. Keenan Allen played today. He's having fun rolling me out.
Yeah.
I'm just ticked because I feel like we could have stole this win if we played as smart.
Yeah.
Like, love playing the aggressive. If you dialed it down 5%, we win the freaking game. It's annoying. But it's okay. 28-point comeback. We still almost made it. So I'm going to just try to be somewhat excited.
Yeah.
Hopefully we just twaddle the Rams next week.
Yeah,
hopefully.
We need to.
I think the Bucs might be a team to be reckoned with.
Yes.
In the AFC South. I think they could repeat as AFC South champs.
Yep.
I don't really buy the Saints or Falcons. I think that this Bucs could be the best team in that division.
Well, if you look at Rashid White and Bucky Irvin, they got a balance but running attack.
They do, and both guys are doing well.
Yeah, I mean,
I did come back at you. I reciprocated it, bud. That's called I retaliated. That's what I did.
I love it.
I'm not mad at Peter. I'm just a little cheesed that they lost the game.
Yeah.
Because we almost made it happen. I got excited for a second. It's my own damn fault. So,
and to be honest with you, if Malik would have started, I don't know if the result would have been different. It might have been a little bit. We didn't get so far behind early in the game, and it might have been a little bit closer early in the game. We still might have lost, but I think with Love, just some of those passes, I think he was trying to force it, especially triple coverage. I think maybe four guys, he was trying to force it in.
Well, the one where Wicks wasn't ready for it looked bad too. That one also, it just didn't look good.
Yeah.
They did. They fought and made a game out of it. You should be proud. I am.
Yeah.
I'm a little discouraged because I feel like we could have stole the win, but I'm not 100% upset.
Right.
And like Ike Packers was saying, I'd love to get them on the show, Ike Packers, but one of the bigger Packer podcasts out there, their post was that one of the worst games recently? And I'm like, no, because we almost made a comeback. A lot of teams would have folded up shop and lost 28-10.
Yeah.
So Mets makes a good point. We almost made it.
We fought hard. We
made the game from 28-0 to 31-29.
Yeah.
You don't do that unless you have talent.
No.
Peter wants to ignore it because he's better because we've won 10 straight and it's going to be 12. But it is what it is. We sweep you guys this year, bud. I am not going to shut up until you get one freaking win. Until you beat us once. You're not a credible franchise until you beat us once, bud. All right. Is there any other morning games? Let's see. We hit since we get quickly to that one. Carolina, let's look at what Andy Dalton did. I actually didn't watch much of this game. It wasn't on here. Dennis Green. Stop it. That has my back, and then I torch the Bears. Andy Dalton is giving them steady quarterback play. And that makes them that raises their floor significantly.
But look at Burrow, though.
Burrow, solid.
Yeah.
Pick.
Okay, yeah, you got to pick, but still.
Hitting Jamar Chase, hitting T. Higgins. Chase Brown, killing it for Chase Brown, man. Killed it for the Bengals. Had almost 100 yards total. 2 TDs. Yeah. Good stuff, dude. Chubbard delivering for the Panthers today. Over 100 yards rushing. 5.8 average TD. Dalton gave them steady play. He had a pick, but 220 yards, 2 TDs, and a pick is miles better than what Bryce Young was doing.
Yeah.
Where he didn't even look like he should be out there.
And Xavier.
Leggett. The rookie, Deontay Johnson.
Running there.
Giving them some solid receiver play. Yeah. If they can get Jonathan Brooks back to go with Hubbard, it looks like Sanders. Sanders was okay today, too. 6 touches. 6 rushes.
Okay.
Hubbard looks like a solid fantasy play, maybe.
Yeah.
If he gets Cincy, though. Cincy's D has been Raiders scored.
Okay.
Chargers are beating the Chiefs 10-0. All right, so that was all the morning games. We're going to hit these afternoon ones. Oh, no, I deserve it. Could the Bengals make it to the playoffs despite starting 0-3? I heard this on Bill Simmons.
Yeah.
I think there's only been 3 teams the last 30 years that have made it after starting 0-3. 3 teams.
Yeah.
So my answer would be no because of the D. But if they win today, 1-3. If they win next week, get to 2-3, we can start talking about it.
Yeah, they got to start swinging some wins, but it's tough. 1-3. Yeah.
It's going to be interesting. Okay, so here's what we got going on now. The 49ers are just destroying the Patriots. They're up 13-0. They're driving.
Already,
The Raiders just scored. That's 10-7. And our pick'em, I picked the Raiders.
And
Bill is the only one to go Browns, and he's winning right now. That's been the tale of the day. He's been winning all of them. The Chargers are laying a smackdown on the Chiefs 10-0. We'll see if the Chiefs can make a comeback or if this will be their first loss, which I wouldn't be surprised.
I wouldn't be surprised, but we took KC and now we did.
Washington, I went Washington. Bill and Reg were AZ, and Med was with me on the Cardinals. Med was with me on the Commanders, who are winning 14-7.
14-7, okay.
And Jaden Daniels,
Wow.
77 yards, 21 rushing. Jeremy McNichols, who I've never even heard of, 2 rushes for 33 yards, and Brian Robinson's killing it.
Okay.
Yeah, dude.
Okay.
Marvin Harrison's got a TD already
Nice.
for the Cardinals. That could be a really interesting game.
My other receiver.
What other game do we got? I think that's it for now. Okay, for the night games.
Oh yeah.
Currently, I have the Bills, and I'm going to stick with them. Bill's got the Ravens.
Yep.
Reg said Ravens because he couldn't see 1 and 3, and I get it.
Yep.
Ned also went Bills. We all picked Tennessee, and we all picked the Lions.
Yep.
Currently on the pick'em.
Yeah.
About them Commanders, Ned. About them Commanders.
Not over yet.
I think the Bills got this too. All right, so currently on the pick'em, let's make sure I'm right.
Okay.
I'm going to recap it really quick. We'll promote the brass tap one more time, and then we're going to get out of here, ladies and gentlemen. This was fun doing 3 shows today, though.
Yeah.
Okay, so we all got the Commanders right.
Yep.
I got Atlanta. Bill missed it with the Saints. That's 1 and 1.
Yep.
I missed the Rams. Bill got it with the Bears. That's 2 and 1. I went freaking Green Bay, 2 and 2. Bill got it for the Vikings. He's 3 and 1. We both missed on the Steelers. That puts me at 2 and 3. I missed the Jets. He got Denver right. That puts me at 2 and 4. That puts him at 4 and 2. We both got the Bucks right. That's 3 and 4 for me. We both got the Bengals right. That's 4 and 4 for me, and that's 6 and 2 for him. And we both got the Texans right in the last second comeback.
7-2.
So I'm 7 and 2. Oh, dude, this burger was divine. It was really good.
It was really good.
I would seriously. I'm not just saying it because we're here
No.
and because the owner's right behind me. Just kidding.
Yeah.
No, it was really good. Seriously.
7 and 2.
What is that?
What? You should listen to Bill more. I can't believe it. Oh, wow. Dude. I don't know, man. Some days I really suck. Okay. I mean, I got lucky this week
Our
so far.
pick'ems on the season. Bill's killing me against the spread.
Against the spread, I'm
Did you guys
great.
do against the spread score? You had it.
Yeah. What was it? Which one? You want all the spreads, or which one?
So this
Which
was our
game?
straight ups,
Yeah.
and that's against the spread. Do you have it? I don't know if you had yours.
I didn't call them this week's yet.
Thank you for the burger too, dude.
Yeah.
Bill got the burgers. Next, we're gonna do another show here soon.
We're
19. Okay, that was me. I was 19.
yeah straight up with the spread.
No, you were 20, unless you missed one. I drew 20.
Oh yeah. So I have to be. I'm
29.
29.
Okay, so against the spread, I'm 19 and 29. Bill's 29 and 19.
Yeah.
Straight up, I'm 25 and 23, and Bill, I thought it was 20 and 28. Either 20 and 28 or 19 29.
I'm not doing
so
well
I'm
straight
beating
up.
him straight up, but he's beating me against the
Against the
spread.
spread.
So you should do it, dude. We are going to do this again.
Oh yeah.
That was a good mimic face. I was like,
Maybe for the
I'll
Bears
do
game.
my highlights. I'll be like,
Come for the Bears game. That would be fun.
that'd be great.
That would be fun.
We're also talking about maybe trying to hit up some North Texas football stuff.
Yes.
Or college.
So yeah, college football. Dude, college football. That would be fun one too.
Ooh,
Yeah.
college football. Let's do it.
Texas OU.
This was fun.
No,
I enjoyed doing all three. It was cool. We did a shorter pregame
Yep.
than we would normal,
Yeah.
like a show. Halftime was quick, and this one's 40 minutes. So currently Bill's at 7 and 2.
Yep.
But for the rest of the picks, really quick.
Yeah.
I picked the Commanders. He got the Cardinals. We
Yeah.
both picked San Fran. I went Raiders. He went Browns.
Yep.
We both picked the Chiefs, which is looking terrible right now.
Yeah.
But I think this game's going to get close.
Yeah.
I went Buffalo. He went Baltimore. So Bill didn't pick the Bills. Ironically.
Bill.
I took the Titans. He took the Titans. So did Reg and Med. I'll read off their picks.
Yeah.
And this, we all picked the Lions to beat
Lions.
Seahawks. I'm a little worried about that one, if I'm being honest.
That one, yeah. That one.
Reg from Friday night, he went Arizona.
Okay.
Yeah, let's recap theirs. Is that
Yeah,
cool?
let's do that.
Okay, so Reg had the
Dallas,
he had the Cowboys right.
right?
He had the Falcons right. He had the Bears right. He picked Green Bay. He's wrong there. Picked Pittsburgh. He's wrong there. He picked the Jets. He was wrong there. He got the Bucks, Bengals, and the Texans. He is 6 and 3.
6 and 3.
Ned, here's your review.
All right, man.
Yeah, good stuff, Bill. I love it. See you, man. This is my last show today.
Thanks, guys. Thank you, man.
Ned picked
you, Ben.
the Cowboys.
Yep, Matt got that.
He got the Cardinals, or sorry, the Falcons.
Yeah.
He got the Bears.
Bears.
He got the Vikings. He missed the Steelers. He missed the Jets. He got the Bucks, Bengals, and Texans. He's also 7 and 2.
Nice.
I'm 5 and 4.
Man, we need
Yeah,
picks.
just bring them on. There you
Seriously.
go. You're our new pick expert.
Yeah.
I am just going to relegate myself to host, and I will just pick Ned's picks from now on since I suck. It's funny because I've been beating Bill other than last
Yes.
week.
Yeah, he's been
But
getting better.
if we start doing these against the spread next year,
Oh,
I'm seeing that's your strength.
that's my strength is against the spread. Yeah, I'm straight up. Yeah. Thank you, man. I love you, man.
Okay, so for the rest of the picks, Reg picked the Cardinals.
Okay.
Med picked the Commanders.
Okay.
We all picked 49ers. They both did too.
Yeah.
They both did Raiders.
Yeah.
Everybody picked Chiefs. Reg said Ravens with you.
Yep.
Med said Bills with me.
Yep.
We all picked Titans and we all picked Lions. So
Okay.
I'm going to recap theirs as well
Yep.
for any time we bring on guests.
I agree.
And Med, if you keep rolling on these picks, I'm just going to steal your
I was
picks.
gonna say steal him
And winnings.
Give it to him.
Just kidding. No, the winnings can go towards equipment for the Podcast Boys Network.
Yeah.
How's that sound? Or towards Blitz, either one.
Either one.
Or Fun Football.
But,
Get
yeah,
some merchandise. I want that new logo.
merch would
I
be
want
nice.
I think this is gonna be my Christmas present. I'm gonna ask for from my dad and the wife. I want to get a shirt and a hoodie,
Oh, there you go.
and we get a
And then have
couple,
the-
and we wear them when we're out at shows. And honestly,
I
I
like
might
that.
try to do it before Christmas.
You know, that would be cool. Especially if we get like
What do you guys think? Should we get shirts?
logo on it and stuff.
Should we get shirts?
Hey,
If 132 people are actually watching, and even if it's just 3 people, I don't
Yeah.
care. Let me know what you think. Should we get shirts? Ned, should we get shirts for Blitz if we're settling on that logo?
hey,
Get a hat,
I love it.
cups. I think the shirts and the hoodies are the best color.
Dude,
I really do.
Can you see like the C for Chicago in green and gold? You know,
Let me get it.
that would be cool.
Our
'cause
logo
you got
right now,
Chicago,
here.
the C, and then you got green and gold for the
I'll
package.
show you the logo right now.
Okay.
So the logo we have for Blitz, and I haven't told Med this. I'm considering
Uh-huh.
messing with it. I do like it better,
Okay.
but here's the Blitz logo.
Okay.
I think I uploaded it. Let me see.
Really?
Let's see. This computer's super old. Here we go. No, not
So I was
that.
just
Not
thinking
that.
something, shows Chicago, but also shows the Packers. So I mean, I think that would be
I like that idea.
pretty cool.
Matt, if you're watching, I want to get your thoughts on that. Here we go. Here's the logo somebody made for us for Blitz, and I kind of like it. Actually.
Okay.
What do you think of that?
That's cool. Definitely Chicago Bear colors there.
You like it? I
No,
kind of
that's
do
cool.
too.
Yeah, no, that looks
It
sharp.
better
Yeah.
not be mustard and relish.
Right? Oh,
It said better not be mustard and relish.
mustard and relish. Yeah.
I like
yeah.
it. Well, I think
Yeah.
closing thoughts on the Packers is I'd like to see some consistency, but let's see if Love can just settle in. He started to
Yeah.
kind of look like he was settling in. I think some offensive line play improvement. Jordan Morgan was out, but
Yeah.
some improvement on the O line would have helped us significantly. So that's my thoughts on that.
I agree with you. Like you said, Med, said it. We made a comeback, and we
Yeah.
looked positive.
We're gonna go try to grab a few
There's some good.
new subscribers hopefully in the second year. But I want to thank the brass staff
Yes.
and Ron for having us. Hey, he's right here.
Thank
Hey,
you
man,
again,
thank
Ron.
you.
Thanks
Thank you.
again for having
Thank you,
us.
dude. Appreciate
We
it.
look forward to coming back again. Thank you.
That was a blast. The food was awesome.
Yeah.
Had a burger.
Yeah, come on out if you're in this area.
Had the fries, soda. It was all really good. Drinks were great.
Yeah.
It was awesome. Seriously, this was fun just doing a live show.
Yeah, you did, man.
After knowing him for 3 years, it's cool. After only a year,
Yeah.
to be doing live shows.
No, this is cool. And
It's legit.
all of you guys out there, really.
He wants the owner on.
Oh, okay.
That's up to him. I'll ask him before we do it.
Yeah.
If I see him again, if not, we'll try next time.
Yeah.
Really cool guy. He,
Yes,
I'll
yeah.
tell you guys some stuff off here in a minute. He's cool. Closing thoughts on that. Otherwise, this was a more predictable week. Actually, we did better. It looks like we're both going to hit double digits this week.
Yeah.
Honestly,
I think
I think you're heading for 12 or 13, maybe.
I hope-
Dude, this could be a win week.
I hope
And you
so.
needed this bad. Now you might be over 500.
Yeah.
And maybe I can start catching up.
Yeah.
Because it's a pick'em. I haven't explained it. Our pick'em is a week by week you can win, but it's a rolling one for the
For the whole
season.
year. Yep.
So
Yeah, because each week, whoever gets the most picks
oh,
correct.
How you doing, fancy? You want to grab your phone?
Oh, yeah, let me see.
Mine, we're on mine, so I would tell you. And thanks everybody for hanging out. We appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome.
Right now, me and my one league there, I am in the sleeper league.
I'll pull up mine.
Okay, I'm actually winning 77-37 right now. They have me predicting to get 129.
So the eliminator, I
93.
accidentally left AJ Browning because I got so preoccupied with the pregame show
Yeah.
that I was like, hey, you know what? Oops, I just forgot. I was so worried about getting everything ready for this.
Darnold got me 21 points. We had a fumble and an interception that took some points away, but the 3 touchdowns,
Started
275.
Sam Darnold. I started Jordan Addison.
Yeah. Yeah.
I started Aaron Jones. Did that work out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So far.
So here's my here's my auction team.
Okay.
I am.
Oh wow, 82 to 28.
I'm only projected to win by 10 because he has Josh Allen and a Kane and Hopkins and Jameson Williams and Titans D left, and I'm done.
Oh, see, yeah, he's still got.
I've got Jaden Daniels and Harrison.
3, 4. He's got 5 players left.
But I've got Jaden Daniels going right now.
Yeah.
I've got Marvin Harrison who already has a touchdown. I started Jordan Addison. He had 20. Yeah. I started Zach Ertz. I need him to do something.
Yeah.
But Aaron Jones had 14 for me. Yeah, you actually have to, see. I hate when I actually leave guys in.
I know,
dude. It sucks. It's like, dang, man.
Yeah.
Seriously, but it happens. So let me pull up one of the other ones real quick.
Thank you, man. No,
Oh, and I want to preview what we got coming up.
Yes.
Next Friday, it's just me and Bill. I might hop on a couple other shows this week. Like this week, the wife's out of town.
Yep.
Might go on Mac and Cheese for Midwest Madness. I think it's something that's in the show. I'll be on Wolf Sports this week too. But on Tuesday, we're going to have a NFC North panel. The Vikings person is to be determined, but we'll be having.
Vikings.
Oh, I'm going to brag about this. Here's who we're getting on.
Vikings. Really?
Look at the Lions guy we're going to have on.
All right, let me see.
Let me show you. We're going to do an NFC North show on Tuesday.
Really? Okay. I'll try to get on that one. That's your med show, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I want to hear. I'm definitely listening to that because the Vikings, they're flying high right now, man. Let me tell you, they're going to be.
Check out this Lions guy we're going to have on.
Detroit Sports Market. Wow. 43. Dang. Nice. Who's that? Who's this one?
That's Detroit. I got to get his name.
Okay.
I don't know. I've watched their show. I'm drawing a blank right now.
Let me tell you.
I think it's Adam. Yeah.
That's okay.
But Detroit Sports Podcast will be the Lions show coming on.
Nice.
Vikings. Yeah, dude, I'm super excited with this Lions guy. I agree.
Yeah. That's gonna be.
We've got a couple Vikings people I'm gonna talk to, so we'll decide. But Bill will be listening in.
Yes.
We're gonna have a lot to talk about because they just played the Lions.
Yeah.
They just played the Vikings. The Bears and Lions have both been really interesting teams this season. So, other fantasy things. So I had one of my teams is pretty stacked. I have.
Oh wow. 180 to 113.
Wow. Yeah, that was last
week.
So I've got 3-3-0 teams on ESPN. I'm kind of killing it. I have Joe Burrow, Saquon Barkley, Alvin Kamara. This is a team. Marvin Harrison Jr., DK Metcalf, Jake Ferguson, T. Higgins, Jaden Reed with 27. I left him in. Oh Jaden Reed.
How'd you do that?
Steelers D had a bad day, but you know what? I can take that. It's okay. And Boswell had 8 points. I've stashed Chubb on my bench. I have Jerome Ford. I didn't start Shakir. T. Higgins had 12 for me, so I think I'm fine.
That's crazy.
That's a team. I have Bucky Irving on my bench.
Dude.
And Loris. I could have started the Packers D, but I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
But I have the Packers D on my bench. So that's one of my teams in fantasy.
You're 3-0. You're going to go to 4-0. And then, wow.
My sleeper teams suck. I don't know what it is about the app. I just suck. But on my other team, I've got Jaden Daniels, Barkley. This was a auction. I paid a bunch for Barkley, Robinson, and Harrison. I stashed Jaden Daniels for $3 out of 100.
Wow.
Got Jordan Addison, who's killing it, and he's back. Zach Ertz is my tight end, but guess what? I have T.J. Hawkinson stashed. So there we go. Aaron Jones, Packers D. The Bucks kicker, not the Packers kicker because he sucks. I've got Tutu Atwell and Bucky Irving on my bench, and the Chargers D, who has 17 today. I just didn't start them because they were playing against Mahomes. I should have done it. So there's my fantasy squads.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna brag about the good ones, not the.
No, you're looking pretty sharp with you. You got some good players, really good players.
In the Eliminator League, was 3-0. So there we go. But anyways. Yep. This was a lot of fun, guys. We did 3 shows today. Thank you for everybody for listening.
Thank you, guys.
The 3 combined hit over 1,000. We appreciate it so much. Coming up, like I said, this week on Tuesday, we're going to do the NFC North show.
Yep.
I'll be going on some other shows this week. The wife's out of town. On Friday, we were just me and Bill. We're going to sprinkle in some college. It'll just be the 2 of us. Yep. But we've got some future guests coming up. Do we have a Packers player coming on this fall, Bill?
Yes, he's a former Green Bay Packer. He actually played for
Center,
the
right?
Packers. He was the
Oh,
center. He played center and guard
In the 80s.
in the early '80s with good old Magic Man himself, and his name is
Mark Cannon.
Mark Cannon. And so he's going to be coming on and talking a little bit about how the game was played, probably back back in the '80s there. So it's going to be a little different perspective. So it'll be pretty cool.
Hey man, you rock. I'm gonna email you. Back it up, binge. That's JB.
Oh, okay.
And we're really
Hey, JB.
go check out his stuff on YouTube. He's the best. All right. But I'm really excited to have Mark on. And this was a cool way to culminate. It's been about a year since we started the show.
Yeah.
And this was a cool way to kind of cap off the year.
This is neat. This is fun. This is a lot of fun.
We got more live shows coming. I think we're gonna try to do once a month or so. Maybe one my way next time in a few weeks.
Yeah.
We'll come back up here soon.
Yeah.
So, but well, that's all I got, people.
Thanks again, everyone.
We'll be back on Tuesday for a full recap. I think we're going to start sprinkling in some prop bets, some college, and some fantasy football with our picks.
Prop bets. I like that too.
So expect all that next week. On Friday, expect prop bets, expect college, Bill's best bets, fantasy. Do you have any best bets for the rest of the day before we go?
For the rest of the day?
Yeah, I'll pull up the games.
Man, let me see.
You want to hit the
pick a game.
One of those two or the Ravens?
Do the Titans.
Wow, the line has moved to 2.5 on the Dolphins.
You know what?
And I'm still feeling Tennessee.
Let me see. What's it look like up here?
L'Jarius Sneed is questionable.
Okay.
But the Dolphins have Mostert out, their quarterback's out, Schaub is out, Beckham is out. Skylar Thompson's questionable, so they might be in their third string quarterback.
They got a lot of injuries. I'm gonna look.
I'm still leaning Tennessee.
Yeah.
That's on Miami, but I don't see it. I don't know why it moved to 2.5. The money has been on Miami, but I would rather have Will Levis than a third stringer for Miami.
Total points is under 37 or over 37.
Man, that's low.
That's very low. But both offenses, I don't.
Dude, yeah.
I
don't know.
I'm gonna take the under on that one. I'm gonna take the under on that one.
I think I'll take the under on that one too, and I'm still feeling Tennessee. Miami last week against Seattle with their quarterback out, they scored 3 points. 10 against Buffalo. Since that week one where they came back, they haven't looked like a very good team. Neither is Tennessee, but they did keep their first 2 games close against Bears and the Jets. I'm expecting them to get their first win and get ticked off against a second or possible third string quarterback. Not that Will Levis is much better. He might be really like a second stringer, but it's
Miami scored 20 points, 10, and 3. And
one last thing for the people. I know we're at the end of the show, and I should have done this in the beginning, but do you have any suggestions, things you want to see? You want to see more lives like this? We want to give you guys what you want. Please go like and subscribe to the show. The email is funfootballpodcast@gmail.com, but any of the socials on Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, please send in your suggestions.
Yes.
And anything else, Bill?
No. Thanks again for all you out there listening. And like I said, Isaac said, if you have any suggestions or you want to hear something different, maybe your team or you have a different take you want us to do,
throw in the comments. Let us know. Yeah.
Thanks again. It's been a lot of fun.
There we go. We can get in for you in a minute. So before you leave.
Okay. Cool.
For Shady Sports.
Awesome.
Thank you to Shady Sports for powering us.
Absolutely.
Actually, we've partnered with Sideline Sports.
Yeah.
And Wolf Sports and Sports Coin Network. We're not doing the full deal, but they've been promoting us. We're promoting them. So thank you.
Yes.
Thank you for the Brass Tap for having us.
Again, yes, thank you.
And I'm going to hit the comments really quick.
Yep.
Back It Up Binge. Go check them out. Awesome little bite-sized 2 to 3 minute takes on sports history. Awesome on mostly baseball and football. Med, my co-host for Blitz. We'll see you on Tuesday, bud. Good picks. Peter, the Bears suck, but I still love you, bud. What else we got? She said weekly. Thank you for popping in. We'll have you back on this fall, dude. We're trying to mix it where we do guests sometimes on Fun Football and always on Blitz. But we'll be having you on, dude. Janae, we're going to have you on very soon
Thank you, Janae.
on Blitz for sure. Thank you, Janae. Anything else? Oh, Peter, thank you for watching. I don't know if that's the same Peter. For
I think
it is. It is Midwest Chaos. That's what it is. Jones, dude, I had a blast with you this week. We'll do another show soon. If you want us on this week, let me know, dude. Anything else? And Chelsea, thank you.
Chelsea, okay.
And everybody else, thank you for watching. This is Isaac and Bill with Fun Football Podcast. We'll see you again soon.